For me, when I was applying, which was some time ago, the thing that made QR really stand out for me was the culture and the people that I met through the process. So QR in 3 words: fun, fast, and collaborative. So walking through a typical day or week at QR in a more senior role, typically that looks like interacting with clients on our engagements. That could be across multiple sites and industries, such as aerospace and defence, or with automotive or the startups practice. And what we're doing in those is either showcasing capability and actively being involved in the delivery of projects, even in our most senior layers, and managing teams, or we're working with the clients themselves to define the next package of work to unleash the performance that data can give them. In addition to managing the accounts and the projects, obviously there's line management responsibilities that come as more senior positions in the team. We have regular one-to-ones with the team, at least on a weekly or fortnightly basis, and running the development review cycle, which we're very, very close and integrated with throughout the life cycle of our employees. Most of the time, the work that we're doing is part of a team. It's not lone working. So we're very much asking each other for feedback, reviewing things together, and presenting together as a united front with the client. All of QR's work is based around a few key premises. We strongly believe that data is one of the biggest untapped resources, or not adequately tapped resources, within complex engineering activities, in order to bring the products to market quicker through better management of the product and management data, so that things aren't waiting, they're getting worked on most of the time, or to reduce cost or effort through managing efficiently. So we've tried to use many different words to describe the team dynamic and culture that we have in QR and what we really strive for. Collaboratively competitive is probably the best that I've heard so far, by which I mean we're a team of people who are motivated to win together as part of a team, not individually. Though individual competition is always fun, it's about the team winning together, and that's the kind of people we want. The people at QR are diverse, is the way that I would describe them. We have a number of backgrounds, some STEM, some non-STEM, some engineers, some ex-program managers, and some, like me, psychology graduates who ended up in consulting and automotive. The core thing that's similar across all of the QR people is that we are all data-first people. We all care about getting the numbers right and understanding that the numbers drive the performance, not opinion. And that's very much where we've always sat. Okay, getting involved outside of client-facing work. So we have a few different ways of that are going on. So within consulting, we have different work streams internally and kind of internal missions around development, support and employee engagement and experience, building our service offerings, managing our recruitment. And in addition to this, as part of the wider QR group, we also have dedicated ED&I networks and corporate social responsibility. All of these are things that we encourage people to get involved with alongside their project work as part of contributing both to the wider company ecosystem and contributing to things and causes that we care about most. Okay, so the learning curve for new consultants is steep. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It's very much about getting up to speed with the context for the industry and the core skill set that you need to be effective in the environments we work. That is always going to be a steep learning curve, and probably your first 6 months are the steepest learning curve in your career trajectory, until you then hit the point that you have to lead and manage teams, in which case it jumps up again. In terms of how we manage that and how we support you, we're very keen that we are always asking for feedback and building into our one-to-ones and development reviews, regular sessions on how well we're doing and what you need to support you better. Most valuable skill for a new consultant is to receive, digest, and act on feedback. The thing that really makes a quick release consultant stand out and has been a marker for success in our previous consultants always is their ability to react well to the feedback they receive, seek it out, and drive themselves to make the most of that feedback in order to improve their own performance. There is a limit to which other people can support you in your development, but other people's role in your development is supporting you. You are the driver. How do you succeed at the QR interview process? Well, firstly, you have to succeed on a number of things in terms of the hard skills and the interviews and various others. So having a strong capability within managing data, whether that's manipulating it in a common tool set or really understanding what it means. That is something that is just fundamentally important. But really what we're looking for is not just the ability to do the technical moving things around, but it's understanding the wider context of the problem you're being asked, breaking it down into sensible chunks and delivering a coherent answer to the questions you're given. My one piece of advice for somebody applying to QR is as follows. Look at the people across the room from you or next to you or inviting you into the interview, and every single one of them has been through this process and we believe is a strong part of our culture and organisation. So what is it about them that makes you want to work here? Let that be known.